The Congress leaders who were at the helm of affairs in the state are to be solely held responsible for the defeat of the party in assembly elections, and instead of owning up responsibility for the defeat, these congressmen who earlier misguided the Congress High Command are trying to grab positions in the opposition, said senior Congress leader and Dabulim MLA Marvin Godino.
Removing his frustration of being in the opposition in the State Assembly, holding some senior Congress leaders responsible for that, Mr. Godino stated that when congressmen like him pointed out that the issues such as family Raj, illegal mining, medium of instruction, drug nexus and others were going against the Congress party, these leaders holding the reins of power, instead of addressing these issues, tried to wish them away. The result was the rout of the party candidates.
We should have shown that we listen to the voice of the people. It should never be the case ever in Goa that a few families rule Goa. It is not anybody's personal fiefdom. If you take the medium of instructions, even though the matter was in the court, people felt that we are playing with them. When majority people demanded that medium of instruction should be left to the parents, I think this should have attained closure. This issue never attained closure. There was the case of the drug nexus between policemen and politicians. All this hit us so hard, and instead of trying to solve these issues or taking it to a conclusive end, what we tried to do is merely bury them under the carpet.
Sounding bitter, Mr. Godino further stated that despite his warning the central leaders about the possible wave against the Congress, he was sacked as a campaign chief.
Minorities have gone away from us. Minorities are going to vote differently. This was my refrain, and I told them, after my sacking, it does not matter if Marvin Godino is not there. I said, removing me in the midst of a campaign for no reason as the campaign chief is going to affect us big time. I told them, this will hit us so hard, it will develop into a wave. And just as a face-saving device, people were not ready to buy the theory of merely appointing me the media chief or appointing me as media and publicity. You can't fool the public. And our people made up their mind. That's why we learned a very big lesson. It is a big task ahead, a big task of getting them back to the Congress.
Who should be the solely responsible for all this?
People who are at the helm of affairs, who misguided the High Command, who misguided Delhi, should own up responsibility. Instead, they are trying to grab positions even now when they are out in the opposition. But sometimes, looking at the way things are, I don't think we have learned a lesson. The way the older people are trying to grab positions even in these situations.
He also stated that the upcoming Panchayat elections will not affect the Congress party to a large extent, as the Panchayat elections are not fought on party lines. Mr. Godino said that adversity is an opportunity to rebuild the party by inducting young and well-meaning people into the party. Speaking to newsmen on the sideline of hot mixing of the very important road connecting NH17A and 4-lane NH17B from Dabuli to Sankwale at the estimated cost of 1 crore 30 lakh, Mr. Godino stated that Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar would live up to his words that he would bring about all-round development in the state.
A golden opportunity to rebuild, to build up a party. It is time to look for newer faces. It is time to infuse sincere people. There is no dearth of sincere people who mean well for Goa. It is high time we think of getting more such people into the political mainstream, and particularly in the Congress party, which is going to help us in a big way. I don't see any reason why I should not be able to launch all my projects or go ahead with all my projects, as if the Honorable Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar means business, and he has said there will be no discrimination. He will bring about all-round development of Goa. It means also doing work in the opposition constituencies, which I look forward to, and I don't see any reason why he will not keep up his word.